Hi everyone, welcome back. There's a Westfield White City watch shopping video. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today and blend in, normally I do watch reviews, watch shopping, but today I'm going to do something different, sort of mixing sports talk with watches. So we're going to look at watch video and I'm going to talk about sports. Basically what men like, things like sports, cars, computer gaming, or even politics, whatever you guys want me to talk about, I'll probably talk about and give my 2 cents. But today we're going to focus on sports and football in general. My favourite team, Liverpool Football Club, just won the Premier League. Couldn't be happier. It's been a long season. It's been challenging, but we got there. So I do want to talk about that. And let me know what you guys think when I talk about these marry these two things together. Whether it'll probably be really bad for the YouTube algorithm, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. And look at this fantastic Tudor red, just like Liverpool Football Club, the same red. It does look fantastic here like this, but inside, if you put it on, for whatever reason, indoors the lighting just doesn't do it justice, I think. But outside, I'm pretty sure if you take this Tudor watch outside in the sunlight, it's going to look fantastic. I tried it on. I was with the AD. I tried it on. Beautiful watch, but I'm sure outside with the sunburst effect and the sun shining on it, it will look fantastic and certainly very much like a Liverpool red shirt. Longines as well, quite a few discounts here at the Longines shop, so worth checking out. But anyway, going back to football, fantastic Premier League win. The reason I want to talk about that, I see all these pundits saying, like Jason Cundy, Richard Key, saying, it's a boring Premier League, it's a crap Premier League. Liverpool won it because all the other teams were bad. I think that's a really poor take on things, quite an injustice, to be honest, because I actually think it's the opposite. We have probably the most competitive Premier League ever. Every team in the Premier League, outside of the 3 teams that got relegated by a mile. Anyone from 17 and above, anyone can beat anyone on any given day. And we've seen that. We've seen Arsenal lose to West Ham at home, the 17th place team. Just because West Ham has some good solid attackers. Bowen is an England international. Same goes with all these other teams. Wolves 13th place has 3 Brazilians, and Cundy as a striker worth 60 million plus. Man U and Tottenham, legacy top 6 clubs, they have world-class players as well, like Fernandes, Son, people like that. And you can't say these teams are bad, And these 2 teams I just mentioned, at 15th and 16th, have just reached the Europa League. Won the first leg of the Europa League semi-final quite comfortably. So I expect them to progress to the final. And so 2 teams placed in the 15th and 16th is reaching a major European final, which I think is amazing. It's an amazing effort for the Premier League of how strong it is. So to say that, the Premier League is poor, I think is really doing it injustice to all the teams in the league who've all got fantastic players. Everybody can beat everybody. We've in a way we've had a lot of tough games. It's not been all plain sailing. We haven't rolled teams over. The difference is fantastic looking Longines there, by the way. Moon phase, £700 off. It's not bad, and they've got a few Hydro Conquests, which is really nice as well. But yeah, going back to Liverpool, we have. I think we've struggled a lot in some games as well, but the difference is, we have the best attack in the league, and what Slot has done is he's made our defence very, very solid at the back. Compared to Klopp, which was more open, certainly more open, Slot has made us defensively more rigid and solid. So in that sense, coupled with still keeping that attacking flow going, we've been able to do well against very, very good teams. Unfortunately for Arsenal, they've had injuries and they don't particularly have a striker, so they've dropped off. Man City with an aging squad has dropped off, but I'm sure they'll be back next year as well. So so I just want to say, I think we fully deserved it, and in a very, very difficult league, probably the best the Premier League has ever been, simply because every team has money to spend. every team can get top class internationals, and every team is good. You fear for the teams coming up next year from the Championship. They're likely, at this rate, to get relegated with 5 games to go probably as well, so we'll see. Now, if you like this new format, looking at watches and discussing football, please do leave comments in the section below. I do like to hear your views and how maybe we can do things differently, or other topics you want to talk about, like gaming, cars, investments, politics, Trump, whatever it is. Leave comments below in the section below. Do give me a like and subscribe if you do like this new format. And maybe, I'm testing this out. I mean, if it goes well, maybe I'll try and do something similar going forwards as well on a regular basis. So something different to just looking at watch reviews and watch shopping videos, offering my views on things that's going on around the world, or certainly the hot topics and matters. And obviously the other big breaking news coming out today is that Trent has officially gone on and done a video saying that he is leaving Liverpool after all these years, since obviously as a kid that he grew up with us, played with us, got to the first team, and now he wants a new challenge at Real Madrid with his best mate Jude Bellingham there. Now, you do see a lot of these pundits saying, "Oh, we wish him well. It's all good, and he's served his contract. He's won everything. There's nothing more, and we should be treating him well as a legend." Blah blah blah. But seriously, guys, I mean, this guy has ran down his contract deliberately. I mean, even Liverpool news coming out of Liverpool is that we've been trying to re-sign him for over a year now. But he obviously have stalled the contract negotiations to run it down and get the best signing on fee possibly for himself. And now he's leaving on free. I mean, for other fans outside of Liverpool, how would you look at it? I mean, if Saka did the same thing and went to Real Madrid in 2 years' time after winning the league, ran his contract down and leaving on a free, how would you feel? Could be anybody. Haaland, could be anybody, right? Yeah, I mean, a lot of fans won't like it. Some will say, yeah, fine, great. Wish him the best of luck, all the best. But, ultimately, don't expect, a hero's welcome when you come back, You will forever, to a lot, I wouldn't say everybody, but, there'll be a section of fans that's going to boo him, that's not going to like him, that's not going to like the way that he treated the club. And putting 15 million quid out of our pockets, where we could have used that money to replace him. I mean, ultimately it comes down to, if he left for money like Grealish did, if he left for 100 million quid, made sure that Villa got paid, we wouldn't have this problem at all, right? But just the way he went about it in deliberately running down his contract, making sure that he's leaving on the free to sign the best possible contract for himself with the biggest signing on fee possible, that hurts. As a Liverpool fan, that hurts. There's no two ways about it. I don't think this is the way to treat Liverpool Football Club and its fans, who's been supporting you all these years. At Real Madrid, it's going to be a different story altogether. It's a cauldron there. He's going to feel it every day, every time he plays. Every mistake he makes will be magnified. I do wish him the best in that sense. It's going to be a challenge, and I'm not sure right back is the right place for him to play at Real Madrid, to be honest. Maybe another position is where he wouldn't get so exposed. But we'll see. But obviously, as fans, we've put up for him for all these years. His deficiencies, it is what it is, isn't it? You always support your own, but I don't think Real will be as forgiving as we are. Lovely G-Shock there, by the way. That's the Casio. It's one that I do quite like a lot, that silver version there. Unfortunately, not much of a discount on these G-Shock watches, only about £40 off or so. And here's the Edifices as well. Yeah, do let me know what you think of Trent's contract situation. I mean, I'm quite disappointed, to be honest, because I do believe he could achieve everything he wants to achieve here at Liverpool Football Club. It's not like we're not challenging for a title. We are. We are winning things. We've won something here. I think we're going to be a force for many years to come. Arne Slot, I think, has made us defensively more solid, and going forwards we still have the same attacking potency, so I don't see why not we can't be competing year in year out in the Premier League and the Champions League and any other cups as well. So very disappointed in what Trent's doing. As I said, I do wish him well, but don't tell me to treat him as a legend and admire what he's doing. Ultimately, what he's doing is for himself and his own personal glory, which typifies probably, the modern footballer and what they think really these days. It's all about themselves, me, and me. But that's fine. Anyway, going back to watches as well, some nice Citizen watches. This is a little pop-up shop you see on Westfield Shopping Centre. It is quite easy to get to Westfield Shopping Centre. It's on the Shepherd's Bush on the Central Line, just a couple of minutes from there, and you'll find Westfield Shopping Centre. All the watch shops are on the ground floor, hard to miss. Certainly if you're around that area, worth taking a look around. You'll probably find a few bargains here and there at Ernest Jones, at H. Samuel, and maybe Longines as well. So do keep a lookout on that. And hope, as mentioned again, I hope you do like the new format. If so, please do leave comments below. Tell me anything that you want me to talk about. If you like this new format, if you don't, obviously I will look at the analytics going forwards and decide whether to carry on doing something similar from time to time. Obviously, it's not going to be something that takes over what I do on the watch side of things. It's more something that I'll sporadically sprinkle in once every couple of weeks or so. Additional content where we're looking at watches and we could talk about sports or football or boxing or whatever it is. So yeah, let me know, and do, if you like it, this new format, do give me a like and do give me a subscribe. So pretty much wrapping up here, so we're getting to the end of this video. Ultimately, going forwards, next year should be an interesting year for football. I do expect it will be a bit closer with Man City coming back up, spending some more money, and maybe Arsenal getting a new striker. So next year it should be a lot tougher, but I'm hopeful with the players we've got that they can shine. Let me know what you think.